Today's video is going to be a little bit different. See, both Candy and Chantal had tuna sandwiches and went into depth about their health issues. As you may know, I tend to cover these two girls the most. In my head, Candy is Chantal in about 10 years. They both have very similar mukbang styles as far as food choices go, and they're about the same height, so it's really easy to see how Foodie could end up like HFC. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself though. Let's look at these sandwiches and then we'll circle back around for the health issue talk.
Italian herbs and cheese, not toasted, double meat, because I can do that, you know, so I do it. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, and banana peppers.
How many calories? 131 calories for this bag. This, I don't know. I don't care. I care, but you know what I mean. This is my breakfast / lunch. So I have a tuna on Italian bread with like tomato, lettuce. It's just like fully loaded, mixed cheese, Southwest sauce, mayo, salt, pepper, pickles, lettuce. Did I say lettuce, tomato? Let's go, yellow. Beauty bite.
In the beginning of her video, Foodie shows us how it shows up in myfitnesspal.com for the whole meal, and it's completely wrong. She doesn't list any of the extras, so let's break it down.
And the sub, I kid you not, it kept me full up until like now, until I ate the soup. I was just starting to feel hungry. I'm like, I'm gonna make a soup. And like, I don't know, that was a filling sub. But if you break it down, it had like so much tuna, so much protein, so many veggies, you know, so it's not like a health food, but maybe if I had whole wheat bread, it would be even more filling. Hi, Linda Marie!
As a reminder, this is how Foodie put her meal into MyFitnessPal. As is, it comes out to 1,245 calories. When you put in all of the extra sauces and cheese though, this is what it actually comes out to. 2,076 calories, 142 grams of fat, 3,333 milligrams of sodium, 118 grams of carbs, 26 grams of which are sugar, and 78 grams of protein. Yikes. On top of that, a lot of people are speculating that it might have been bigger than 12 inches when you add the two sandwiches together. She also said a combination of cheese, and maybe she had more sauce. Later in the day, during a live stream, Foodie brought up the subject of skin infections. She had one earlier in the month, or rather in April, and she's just now telling us about it.
Yeah, and I was, oh my gosh. I had also like, I didn't tell you guys this, but I had a skin infection, like a small skin infection. That's all I'm gonna say. And it wasn't fun. It's another reason I definitely want to like eat healthier and lose weight. But anyways, I was on antibiotics for it, and I also did so much. Like I slept a lot, drank tons of water, took zinc and vitamin C, like 2,000 whatever of vitamin C a day. Slept a lot, showered 2 to 3 times a day, just put like antibiotic cream, anything I could do to get rid of this infection. So it was wearing me down and I wasn't feeling well. So, but now I'm feeling a lot better. The infection is gone, and you know, alhamdulillah, and I can finally, oh my gosh. Yeah, something, I'm pretty sure it was something like cellulitis, yeah. Which is like, I never had something like that before, and it wasn't fun. So painful. Cellulitis landed me in the hospital for a week. Yeah, well, I was like about to go because it was so painful, but no, I was fine with the antibiotics and the self-care I was doing. Like, it sucks that it takes me to get sick to like really get scared and kick into gear. while we're sick, we think, okay, I'm never doing this again. Just like when you're, like when I used to drink and I would get really sick and I'm like, oh, never, just make me okay. I'm never doing this again. And then when you feel better, you forget about that, you know? And me, I sweat extra. Like I just sweat sitting here, you see. So when I'm traveling, oh my gosh. Like, it's just bad. My hijab is like drenched. I don't know. Oh, really, B? I'd get a blood panel just to be sure you have underlying infection. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, YouTube lover.
At one point, Salah butted in the comments, saying that we don't really need to worry about fat or thin. Dude, wake up. Your wife's weight is what's making all of these issues come to light. This really demonstrates just how far he is in over his head.
We all must focus on healthy food, not about being fat or skinny. At the end, body is sensitive and we are all human. Yes, babe, exactly. I don't think sometimes we realize how fragile life is. You know what I mean? Like when you really think about it, it's like insane.
When it comes to the fragility of life, Foodie could really learn something from Candy. About a year ago, Candy had a skin infection also, and she ended up in the hospital with lots of complications. That's what kicked off her latest weight loss efforts, but sadly, she's back to eating for money again. If you want to learn more about Candy's health issues, her hospitalization, and subsequent weight loss efforts, it's on her second channel, Amateur Dark Star.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I want to go home. I'm a freaking human pincushion. It's like my arm has been poked so many times. Of Swiss cheese. This is why I don't want to go to the hospital. Just give me my antibiotics and let me heal myself. And staying in here is just, it's miserable. I mean, everybody's so nice and they're taking as good care of me as they can. But I'm so uncomfortable. I just want to be home.
I wanted to close with something a little different. In my mind, this is what it would sound like if Foodie were to give Candy a call right now.
You know, some days we're like, nope, nope. To find the motivation to get back out there and like work and like do things like that take energy, because like I've just been having such a hard time recovering from like, I don't know, I've just been feeling so like...
Yeah, I need to get to a doctor. I really do. It's time. I just, I want to get brave enough to leave the house. It's like, I'm so brave when it comes to some things, but just, I don't know what it is other than freaking agoraphobia. I mean, I can physically walk. Okay, I have the rollator. I have clothes that I can leave the house in. It's like I just don't want to. I could go. I could do it. I know I could. I just mentally can't at this point. I'm just not ready. Ugh.